Hi, everyone. Welcome to Unit 4. We are almost at the halfway point of our course, which I cannot believe already. I hope you're all doing well. I just wanted to make a very short video and go over some things with you for the upcoming week. First, I want to say your Unit 3 discussion questions were excellent. Your responses were excellent. You are really digging into the topic and looking at the material and responding to one another, so you're doing a great job. I see a few of you are still a little skimpy on your responses. Remember, your initial response should be at least 2 paragraphs and you should have references. So make sure you work on that because, okay, we give you 24 points. You make 22 every week, 21, 22. Those 2 or 3 points add up over time. So if you're looking to excel in the course, I really strongly recommend that you work toward giving your all to the discussion posts. Don't overlook them. A comprehensive initial response by Wednesday at midnight and responses to 3 peers for each question. While the rubric says, and the instructions say a minimum of 2, that there's a word there that says minimum. So 3 or more over 4 days. So if you post your initial response on Tuesday, you can come back on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and post to one person on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and you got it covered. So that's what I'm looking for. So in Unit 4, we're going to be talking about the difference between leadership and management. And if you've taken elements of organization, we discussed the same topic in that class, but we're going to look at it a little more in depth in this unit. What I really wanted to talk about today was the assignment that's due next Sunday. So I am going to share my screen so I can show you the assignment, which is right here. I'm going to scroll up because it's where it belongs. All right, so I hope you can see what I'm doing. Your instructions are here. You have 2 essay questions worth 25 points. You are to use readings and resources that are in the unit on the blackboard and sources from the school library, the Paul J. Gutman Library, or the internet. If you reword, restate, or quote, make sure you cite your references. So if you say the definition of a transformational leader is blah, 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 then you need to have a reference behind that because most people do not know, it is not common knowledge to know that the definition of transformational leadership. If you said George Washington was the first president of the United States, I would give you that one because that is common knowledge. So you got to think about common knowledge versus specialized knowledge. So make sure that you cite appropriately. So let's go down. It's to measure your knowledge of the lessons learned during class. Cutting and pasting from a resource is not allowed. Please don't let me see that. You need to research the topic for full understanding, then present the information in your own words. Cutting and pasting will result in plagiarism and result in a 0. And I am bound ethically, because we talk about ethics in Unit 3, I am bound ethically. If you plagiarize, I am bound to report it to the school. That's my job. And we all play by the same rules, so make sure that you paraphrase, restate, or quote. I would strongly encourage paraphrasing. And paraphrasing is not taking a word like a simple word like look and change it to saw, using a thesaurus, because sometimes when you do that business with, oh, let me change that word to another word using a thesaurus, then you lose the whole context of the idea. So don't do that. Reword it, read it, and then summarize it. It's the easy way to do it. Read the article, summarize and say, according to Smith, transformational leadership, blah, 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 so-and-so is an example of a transformational leader. Easy enough to do. Proper citations. If you have questions about how to cite, my source always is, I know there's some websites that do it or some programs that'll do it for you. I just Google APA online journal and it shows me exactly how to do it. The Purdue OWL also has some great references. Okay. So let's go down and look at the questions. So you're going to talk about how the roles of managers have evolved over the past 25 plus years. So you're going to talk about Mintzberg and Drucker and some of the others that you guys talked about in Unit 1. Provide a thorough analysis. Now you get a second part to this question, a thorough analysis of the responsibilities required for today's managers and leaders. So how long should that answer be? I'm going to tell you it should be at least 1.5 pages to 2 pages long. Okay? You cannot say that in 3 sentences. You cannot respond to that appropriately in 3 sentences. Page and a half to 2 pages. Next question. Based on your research, what have you learned about transformational leadership? Gee, did I just talk about that? Choose a regular transformational leader and a pseudo-transformational leader who have opposite leadership styles to compare and contrast. How are they similar? How are they different? What traits set them apart? Include the ethical and unethical attributes for each chosen leader. So you've got multi-parts in that question. The easiest way to do this assignment is to type directly into this document. That way you can make sure that you respond appropriately. Again, a page and a half to 2 pages to respond to this. This is important. This assignment is 15% of your grade, your overall grade. So just because it says 2 questions worth 25 points, it adds up because it's worth 15% of your total grade. So let's get this together. Turn it in. You don't have to worry about resetting up your format and APA. Type directly into this document and submit it like this. I'm going to also ask you to name your document with your name, because some of you use the same name, some of you don't use a name on it. You put your last name in your document when you save it. That makes it a lot easier to me. You can see when I save the documents, I put your last name, the unit, and I put the word graded so that I know that I graded that one. So if you would do that for me, I would really, really appreciate it. If you have any questions, let me know. We're rolling into the middle part of the course quickly, and for the discussion on strategic and tactical planning. So this tactically address this. This is one of your milestones. Work hard on this assignment. While it's only 2 questions, again, it's 15% of your grade. So let's work hard on that. If you have any questions, let me know. If you are working on your next project and you still need some feedback, let me know, and we will talk about it. You guys take care, and I'll be with you soon. Bye.